Alright. New characters have dropped. New update. It's more X-Men. I'm happy and sad about this at the same time. I mean, but like, first off, I'm happy because, I mean, more X-Men. Like, at least one game is getting more X-Men. Like, at least one game is getting more X-Men. I mean, it's not the preferred game, but hey, beggars can't be choosy. But second, it's practically the end of October, and I was honestly expecting more Halloween costumes or just, well, uniforms. And I was honestly like begging for uniforms for certain characters. Like, okay, well, maybe you guys could use this time to make certain characters relevant by giving them a uniform. No. Oh well. So, 3 new uniforms, at least from the looks of things. I think it's 4 new uniforms. And 3 new characters. Obviously, from what you can see, it's some hype characters. Well, okay. 2 of them are hype to me, but like, they're hype. So, let's start off with the hype, the man. I can't really think of anybody who doesn't love him. Gambit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And yeah, it's early in the morning, so when I'm recording this, so I'm still waking up. Anyway, Gambit, I think we all know who he is and what he does. Remy LeBeau, I believe his name is. Everybody loves him. He throws cards. I know him as the guy who throws credit cards at you. And yes, that is a silly reference to Marvel vs. Capcom. Forgive me, I am a fighting game pleb, but who cares? Anyway, Gambit, Blast type. Honestly, I could see him playing any. I can see him as any type, because, like, as a speed type, well, maybe not as a power type. Like, as a speed type, he's a thief, so he can easily just jump around and like throw his cards and whatnot. As a blast type, he's throwing his cards. So let's have a look. His energy attack is very high. His physical defense, oh boy, leaves to be desired. Energy defense is actually pretty okay. HP is pretty low. At least, and this is based on tier 2 stats. So, leader skill. Kinetic precision applies to all allies, ignores target's dodge rate by 50%. That is fairly useful, to be honest. I can see that working in various timeline battles. Assuming you're not already getting one-shotted, or just you don't get to play when you go up against guys like Spider-Man or anybody with a heavy dodge build. I can see this working out. Or heck, if you just started the game and you just got to the Asgardian chapters, you're gonna realize you need some ignored dodge rate. You're gonna realize you need that badly. Passive skill. Lucky Streak. Critical damage increased by 30%. Oh wow. I like that already. Oh, jeez. I thought I shut that off. I mean, it's supposed to be like private only, like important messages only, and now like I'm getting my YouTube. Now I'm getting random YouTube comments pop up when I do these things. This is like the third time I try to record it and something's popped up in terms of YouTube comments. Ugh, I hate Google. Anyway, Lucky Streak, critical damage increased by 30%. That is a huge wow. I don't think I've seen a passive like that in a while, if at all. So that can be fairly useful. Royal is like tier 2. Oh no! Royal Flush! Oh, I love that move. I mean, just go look up Marvel vs. Capcom or Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and just look up Gambit Supers. Heck, just look up X-Men vs. Street Fighter. And like, you'll see the reason why Royal Flush is a loved super. But I mean, it's a tier 2 passive here, so I mean, he's not gonna throw like 40 cards at you and then snap his finger. Anyway, tier 2 passive applies to self, increases skill damage by 32%, increases bonus damage by 15%, increases chain hit damage by 20% when attacking. I'm still guessing that chain hit is damage scaling. And that's something I honestly just really need to just sit down and look up for myself, because I don't really see anyone actually explaining like what these things are, because they introduce new terms. They introduce new terms in the game, and it's always like, okay, well, what the heck does this mean? And like, you can't really look it up in the game because it doesn't. There's no explanation in the game. Okay. I keep stopping myself mid conversation, like mid explanation to go on a tangent, and then stop. Increases guaranteed critical rate by 30%. Wow, I'm starting to see that Remy LeBeau here is about to be. Watch his name not be Remy LeBeau. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm about to, like, if it stopped Remy LeBeau, I'm about to be like, oh crap, I feel so bad. Remy LeBeau is really starting to look like a glass cannon. Which, hey, I don't really have much of a problem. Anyway, skill 1, swift attack, adds stun and energy damage, has a chance to counter attack when attacked. That's new. That's honestly pretty new to me. Like, a chance of counterattack. Because I never really, like in this game, I never really seen a use for something like that. Like, a counter to me would be something that would absorb true damage and you hit them with true damage. Like Sharon Rogers, obviously, with her skill 3. Racks up true damage and you pretty much smack them, so I can generally consider that as a counter. But hey, scattered card or kinetic card, trick card. Okay, scatter card. Stun for 2 seconds, decreases all speeds by 5% for 3 seconds. Energy damage 45% of energy attack, additional 48. Energy damage. Spin Rush deals 10% bleed damage every 1 second for 5 seconds. Adds Fear. Oh wow. Energy damage 110% of energy attack. And I can move the V-pad while using this skill. Use the virtual pad while using this skill. Skill 3, Wild Card. I still don't know what Fracture is. But okay. Fracture for 10 seconds, energy damage 45% of energy attack. and straight flush. All enemies decreases all defenses by 25%, stacks up to 60%. Applies to self. 5% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, invincible effect for 5 seconds. It increases all attacks by 20%. Increases all speed by 5%. Increases critical rate by 20%. Removes incapacitation. Don't know what that means either in terms of this game because it's not what I thought it meant. Energy damage, 50% of energy attack. Additional 15% energy damage. I'm probably getting dislikes for not knowing what those things mean. And I can move the virtual pad while using this skill. This should have been named Royal Flush. Just from the sound of it. I mean, okay, straight flush, okay. I just want his move named after Marvel vs. Capcom. His moves in Marvel vs. Capcom. Can you blame me? So, at max potential, his stats are pretty much okay with his energy attack pretty much being skyrocketing. And imagine that with the proper ISO 8 bonuses and with the Enchanted Uru bonuses given. Hey, imagine that with a good team up, like if you had I hope I got his name right. If you had like the master and his passive of an energy attack bonus of 50% as the leader skill. But you likely would do better on a team of X-Men. Anyway, team ups against God. Okay. Teams up with Storm and Frost. Okay. Teams up with Rogue and Magneto. Teams up with Rogue and do not call him PA. Teams up with Rogue and Nightcrawler. Teams up with Deadpool. I'm guessing that's something that happened in the comic. Teams up with Wolverine. So he has some solid team ups. He was part of the Horsemen? He was part of the Horsemen? Oh. I mean... See what I mean? This guy was part of the Horsemen. Okay. I didn't know. As far as I remember, the Apocalypse's 4 Horsemen. I don't really know all the 4 Horsemen either. If I remember right, it was like Cyclops was part of it, and I'm probably dead wrong here. It was Cyclops, Angel or Archangel. I don't know the other two. Sinister? I don't really... Huh. Anyway, to acquire Remy LeBeau, you have to buy him. You're paying money for this guy. And I know last time I did this set of videos before, people were asking a lot, like, oh, well, how do I get this character? This character's not, like, what do you mean I have to pay for him? I don't see him. When it says, basically here, when it says monthly bonus deal, 20 X Genes daily, you have to go. I'm gonna have to X out it. I'm gonna have to get out of this. Yep, Archangel. You have to go to the store here. And I believe it is under Featured Shop. Somewhere. Not consumable. I think they moved it since last time I used this. Oh wow, I could buy a tier 2 advancement ticket. I'm not doing that. That's crazy. There should be... Yeah, see, you have to go here and buy this to get 20 X genes daily. These are what are called premium characters. And just to make sure that you guys know, you have to buy the 20 X genes daily. You can't go and buy these special packs. These will not get you the characters. These will not get you the characters. You have to buy the 20 X genes daily. All I can say in terms of recommendation in order to get these is make sure you have some rank up tickets. To make it easier on your wallet. Make it a bit easier on your wallet. I mean, yes, it's $10, but these days $10 can go, like, you would rather spend your $10 on something that, well, want to make the most of your $10, and I can think of a lot of better things that you could spend $10 for, like pizza or another game or something. You want to make the most out of this, is what I'm saying. Like, so have some rank up tickets ready. Have a tier 2 advancement ticket ready. Make it easier on yourself, because a lot of times you're probably going to end up buying 2 of these. So back to Gambit here. Let's actually preview his skills. Let us actually preview his skill set and see what he's got going for him. I guess I can throw in Gambit's theme. I don't know which theme I'll use. I like that intro. So, normal attack from far away. Throws the cards. Kinetic card. Kinetic card. And then up close, he smacks you with his staff, which honestly, that's actually different from virtually every character in the game, because a lot of characters don't either just stick to a long range attack even if the enemy's up close, or they'll run in and smack the enemy. So this is unique. This is unique to say, like, he's not gonna run in and just smack the enemy. He has literally 2 different animations depending on where you are. Well, depending on where his target is. So, what skills was it? It was skill 5 and I believe skill 3 that let you move to first attack. Anyway, skill 1. Wow. Wow. I believe that was Cajun Strike. No, like, Cajun Strike is the one where he comes from the air. I think that was Cajun Slash. Cajun Slash! Oh god. Trust me, I just love Marvel vs. Capcom. If you haven't figured that out by now, I love it. I suck at it, but I love the game. Skill 2. Okay, that was different. Wow, and he can't be targeted while using this. So let me see this one more time. So for a split second, he turns on no targeting. That can easily mess somebody up. Alright, skill 3. Okay. And then okay. That's new. Okay, so you move the virtual effect. move the virtual pad so you can launch the staff in a different direction. So I can just go here and there's the throw the staff over there. That's good. That's pretty decent for. That's actually pretty good for basic for. That's a pretty decent crowd control, man. Skill 4. Okay. I would call that Cajun explosion. He just just comes down and throws cards, throws cards everywhere. Dances on his staff a bit, and that leaves him under fractured status, which I still have no idea what that does. I'm maybe fracture means you can't block or something. Well, no, that would just be guard break. Unless that's what they renamed it to. That's what they renamed guard break is fracture. Or maybe, I don't know. I have theories, I just need to go confirm it. I actually need to take the time and go on Reddit and be like, what does this mean? Anyway. Or I can watch that Cinecrax guy who I've never watched. Or maybe he might have an explanation somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, last skill. Skill 5. See, there's your Royal Flush. He just throws cards everywhere. And if you're unlucky to be in the vicinity, you're gonna take some damage. You're gonna be taking some damage. And that's a pretty neat skill. So that is Gambit. Alright, and I'll give you the quick bio. I mean, I generally know him. Remy LeBeau, also known as Gambit, is a charming master thief and member of the X-Men. In addition to being skilled with a bow staff, he is able to charge any inanimate object with kinetic energy, causing them to explode. That's why he loved it. I mean, I would say in the X-Men cartoon, you never really... I would say in the X-Men cartoon, you never really, see him use his power much. In the X-Men cartoons, he kind of uses it, but at the same time, he doesn't really, you don't really see him, fully utilize it. It's kind of just there. That dude is freaking tall, 6'1". And only 179 pounds? What? You gotta tell me your secrets. How do you keep that weight off? Anyway, Gambit. Sad thing is, you have to pay for him. That is a sad fact. You have to pay for him. But hey, he's there, and I may say preemptively he would likely be worth the money. So that was Gambit. Next, we will check out Nightcrawler.